Yes, that's meant to be very good, isn't it? So I'm here at Jane Austen's house now. I'm just waiting to go in. We have time tickets. So I have been before. I'm in the beautiful village of Chawton, which is in the north of Hampshire. It's been about a 45-minute drive for me. It is a picture postcard English village. It has sort of lovely church, lovely pubs, all sorts of picturesque kind of views, lovely benches, birds are singing, hopefully you can hear those, but absolutely a beautiful spot for where Jane lived and wrote some of her books. So I'm going to go in and I'll see what footage I can get from inside, but otherwise I will take photos and report back in a little bit.
One that was adopted.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So the
So
night.
what, yeah, he was a clergyman.
Yes, that's right. Henry was, they say,
I've just been in to Jane Austen's house, which was lovely. As I mentioned before, I have visited, but years and years and years ago, and I just wanted to go back on this special anniversary year, 250 years since she was born, and it was lovely. There were timed tickets, which worked really well. I thought I was a bit concerned, given that the house is so small in terms of sort of modern day houses, that it would be quite kind of claustrophobic and lots of people, but actually there was plenty of space to walk around, move freely, kind of see the artifacts, read the displays, and yeah, I was really pleased about that. I have been to the gift shop, so I shall reveal those a little bit later on in the video, but for now I'm going to head I guess due south. Sorry for that car. Due south, I think my geography might be southwest, to Winchester, short drive, which is where Jane went in the last few months of her life to stay through her illness, and that was her kind of final place, and she died in a property in the city, and she's buried in the cathedral. So I shall insert some clips when I go to those places. I have made a little detour on my way to Winchester from Chawton. I was having a look on social media the other day and just kind of pinning free little library locations. So I was aware that there was one outside of Winchester, and wondered if I could kind of tie it in with my kind of travel today. And yeah, it looks like it's kind of just outside Winchester, so I've just pulled up. It's in the little village called, I think it's Easton or Eason. I have used the kind of what 3 words app to pinpoint it exactly. I had a quick look on Street View the other day, so I kind of knew my sort of bearings. This is, yeah, a little pretty village, again like Chawton, the windiest little roads for about 1.5 miles off the main road, a little bit scary, but there were some pulling in points. It's a gorgeous sunny day, spring day, blue sky, sunshine, so that made it a lot easier than traveling kind of in the dark in the winter. But anyway, I have some books in the boot of my car, which I didn't drop off at my nearest little free library the other day. So I'm hoping I can take those along and perhaps find a book or 2 in return. So I'll take you with me now. I'm home from Chawton and Winchester. I just thought that I would come on here and have a little bit of a chat with you about several things that I obviously haven't covered so far in the video. One is the things that I bought in the gift shop, because let's face it, who doesn't love a gift shop with books and other related items in it? So without further ado, I will just grab the bits that I bought. I've got 4 bits. 3 for myself, 1 for my sister, who will be watching this video and finding out what I buy. But first up was something for myself, and that was this lapel pin. I don't know if you can see that very clearly. Apologies if it isn't in focus. It is a navy blue background with a peacock with its feathers spread, and it says Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, illustrated by Hugh Thompson. So that is going to go up on my enamel pin cloth, where I am collecting all sorts of different pins from travels and sort of bookish related trips as memories and keepsakes. So I will be sharing how that is looking soon on my channel, so watch out for a pin cloth update if that is of interest to you. So there's that one. That was £5.95. Next, I couldn't resist. I know it's only May, but let's just blame it on like fashion, the opposite seasons. I got this beautiful Christmas tree ornament, I guess it is. It's a wooden snow globe with Jane Austen's house featured. I just thought it was lovely. It's got a Merry Christmas tag here that stays with it, and it's got Jane Austen's house along the bottom. So I just thought, again, I like to collect Christmas tree ornaments from places that I have travelled to and visited. So this will be a lovely memory to kind of look at Christmas time, knowing that Jane Austen herself was born on the 16th of December, so right in the run up to Christmas. So anyway, I thought that was lovely. There were sort of a few to choose from, but I thought that was the prettiest one. And that was £5.95. So there's that. Then I think it's rude just not to buy a bookmark wherever you go. This is for my sister, and it has Jane Austen's house and kind of you can see the outline of the house that I visited this morning. Completely covering my mouth, sorry. You don't need to see me. And this was £3.50. So I'm going to give this to my sister when I see her next month, when we go on family holiday to Devon here in England. And then last but not least, I saw this by the Till, and it had several different ones, but this is Jane Austen in Hampshire, and it is a kind of an oversized postcard, and it just details all of the places in Hampshire that Jane Austen kind of lived, wrote, had a connection with. I just thought that was really nice as a keepsake to keep perhaps in my scrapbook. Make sure it won't get sort of tatty or sort of bent, but yeah, there we go. And it obviously features, let's have a look. Yeah, obviously where I went in Winchester, the place where Jane died, the cathedral where she's buried, and Jane Austen's house here that I was at that you saw. So yeah, really pleased with those bits I got in the gift shop today. Did I need any of those things? No. But was I going to buy them? Yes. So there we go. There are just a couple more bits that I wanted to share with you that I have here at home that are related to Jane, just to kind of see your thoughts and share those with you. So the next is a little bit of a quirky Jane related item, and that is a jigsaw, Pride and Prejudice, as you can see. I think this is very, very cute. It was gifted to me, I think it was either my friend or my sister who got this for me. I've got a feeling it was my friend Caroline. I'm going to be in real trouble. My memory is not the greatest. But I just thought it's so cute. It's in a tiny little box, obviously coloured, and it is the casing is very much like a book spine here. So it's double-sided. It's a 252 piece jigsaw puzzle. I just think it's so cute. I'm yet to do it. Let me see if I can just open it, see if it will slide out. Oh, it does, and it's so cutely wrapped. I think I might take this on holiday to do, just sort of in the evenings, and perhaps if there's any rain that decides to land. So yeah, that is incredibly cute. And that is upstairs on my my bookcase, ready to be done. So there's that one. And then also I wanted to share with you, obviously if you're watching this video, you are probably kind of interested in Jane Austen, if not kind of a real fan of her writing. So it's not surprising that I am sharing with you my beautiful collection of her books. And this is published by Macmillan Collectors Library. It was on sale in Jane Austen's House gift shop. It has Emma, Mansfield Park, Northanger Abbey, Persuasion, Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility. And it's just, a lovely classic, don't do that. A beautiful, beautiful production of her works. Let me see if I can just get one out for you. I will pick this one, and it is Sense and Sensibility, and it's just beautiful. It's kind of got gold edges and beautiful, beautiful designed end papers, and I just love this collection. It's one that I will treasure. It is in beautiful kind of miniature. I don't know if any of you out there know the kind of the size of these books. So obviously a particular not very common size, but the font is quite small and quite condensed. It does have, let me see if I can find one. It does have beautiful illustrations in black and white in it, as they would have been much more in the 19th century. Just imagine being around the table with the women gossiping or talking. It looks like they're playing cards, which was a huge pastime of theirs. So yeah, this is a beautiful collection. They all have obviously different covers. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. And sort of showing you this, it got me thinking. Let me know in the comments below if you have a particular favourite Jane Austen novel, or if you have if you are collecting her novels and you have a particular collection that you have got your eye out for, or yeah, the edition of one of her novels that you love the most. Let me know in the comments below, because I know there are so many different editions of her books published the world over. These, I think I'm going to be pretty unkeen. That's not a great word, is it? But I'm not going to be in a hurry to read these kind of day to day. This is a special set, and I will probably get hold of other copies to read and keep these in really good condition, or as best condition as I can. But anyway, I think I will draw the video to a close here. If you have watched this far, as always, a huge thank you to you. I really appreciate you taking the time to do so, whether you are a returning kind of watcher or you are new to my channel. If you've really enjoyed this, hit the like button, leave me some comments. I'd really love to kind of interact with you all in that way. And yeah, if my channel is something of interest to you, why not consider sort of sharing it onwards with friends or family as well. But those of you who've been around for a little while now know that kind of I do a bit of a call out in my videos in terms of leaving me an emoji to let me know that you're kind of out there. So how about you leave me a jigsaw piece emoji in honor of this lovely jigsaw. Yeah, let me know also in the comments, are there any kind of really cute or kind of quirky items, Jane Austen kind of memorabilia or bits that you have in your home that you treasure as well? I'd really like to know kind of what you've got as kind of weird or wacky as it might be related to Jane, or if it's traditional, really doesn't matter. But yeah, I hope you're all doing really, really well. It is a long weekend here in England. The weather is playing ball. It is lovely. Trying not to do too much at once, trying to stay cool. It's a nice problem to have, isn't it? Especially here in England. But anyway, I am off to put my pin on my pin cloth. And yeah, just enjoy all my Jane Austen goodies. But yeah, I feel really lucky to kind of be sort of within an hour's drive of Chawton and even nearer to Winchester. Because Jane Austen is world renowned. She is loved the world over by many. And I feel really sort of thankful to be close to the places that she lived and worked and was, and yeah, just really value the kind of literary history that we have, and her legacy kind of goes on even though she died at the age of 41, which is incredibly young. And who knows kind of what her writing life would have been like if she'd lived longer, but we'll never know. But for now, let's celebrate her life and her writing, and I shall see you in my next video next week. Take care, everyone. Bye. I've just remembered there was another book that I was going to talk to you about that I bought last weekend at Winchester Books Festival, and that was Jane Austen in 41 Objects. And this is by Catherine Sutherland. I spotted it in the gift shop today. And this has been done kind of in collaboration with Jane Austen's house, and it is published by Bodleian Library Publishing. And this book centres around 41 objects to kind of commemorate Jane's 41 years. And there are some direct items and objects in here that I saw in her house today, such as this bookcase, which was beautiful. Her writing table, which I saw, which is incredibly small. What else did I see? I'm just going to flick through. I haven't prepped. I saw her Pelisse coat, which was incredibly petite and tiny. I'm not sure if we know how tall she was, but I'm 5'6"-ish, and it felt like she was about 4 foot tall, kind of on the mannequin where the coat was. The other thing that you will have seen in my footage that I got was the incredible kind of reproduction wallpaper in 2 of the rooms that I saw that have been kind of uncovered and kind of specially kind of remanufactured to match from fragments that were sort of discovered in recent years. Let me flick through. Another item that I saw was the muslin shawl, which Catherine was saying has a whole kind of significance and history about wealth. Muslin, English muslin was not as kind of refined as Indian muslin, and if people had worn Indian muslin at the time, it probably would have smelt of spices having travelled from India across to England. But it just made me think, really, through Catherine's talk at the festival, the power of kind of being in a place, even we're centuries on now from when Jane lived in that house, but to kind of walk the floorboards, kind of see the rooms, be in the rooms she inhabited. It's incredibly powerful. And I think Catherine was saying something to the point of, we have this kind of affinity and this kind of connection with objects when we know that a particular person has worn them, touched them. I mean, not even Jane Austen, but perhaps a loved one, in terms of an heirloom or a memento or something. There are other objects that Catherine discusses, like a theatre bill, and some dancing slippers that Jane didn't wear, but it just symbolised her love of dancing. So I think this is a really lovely book. I think it's obviously completely original, very, very different. It's not, I don't think we've had a sort of a lens. Oh, sorry, that's Shelby's tail just hopped on by. I don't think we've had a lens on Jane Austen's life in this way before. So I would highly recommend you taking a look at this if you can get your hands on a copy. But yeah, I did mean to show you that with my kind of other bits. But there we go. I'm going to sign off for sure now. But yeah, thank you again for watching. And yeah, I'll speak to you very soon. Take care.